30 days reading challenge on TikTok, and I would encourage you to embark on the 30 days reading challenge. Why? I have 3 lessons I learned from this, and I'm going to share it with you guys. The first one would be improving your diction. I feel like reading improves your diction. Not I feel like, it actually does. There are certain phrases, there are certain words I came across that I wasn't understanding, I didn't have an idea of, and then when I went through the dictionary, I'll find out, wow, this is something so normal. Like, why didn't I know this? And I feel like in school, when we were being taught in school, we were taught basic things, a little bit out of the ordinary, but not extraordinary. And so when you read, you find out different philosophies, you find out different words, different phrases, different ideologies from people. But not to diverge, staying right on track. Reading improves your diction. So if you're someone that feels like, oh, I don't have enough words in my vocabulary, I feel like I don't like the way I speak, I don't like the words I use, then you should try reading. Readers are learners, and if you want to learn, you want to improve your diction, reading is the place to be. Reading is the thing to do. The second thing I learned is to practice. Whatever you read, if you don't practice what you've been taught, then that book was a waste. I read the Bezos Blueprint by, I think, was it Kamingalo? I'll put that somewhere up here in the screen. I also read the Public Speaking for Success. I can't remember if that's the exact phrase. I think the name of the book is the Success for Public Speaking. I can't remember the exact wordings, but it was written by Dale Carnegie. I'll also put that up here. And so there were so many practical methods for this book. There were so many methods that we have to practice, and if I didn't practice them, I wouldn't learn anything. I will not say I'm perfect like with these methods, like honey. I'm just I just read it not long ago, but yeah, I feel like practice makes perfect. So whatever it is that you're learning, you have to keep practicing it, because if you don't practice it, then you're not learning. And so it's just like baking. I remember when I went to baking school, after my teacher taught me, if I didn't come back home to practice, then I wouldn't have learned very well. So yeah, practice is very important. Practice makes perfect. I remember that phrase. I don't like to use it because I feel like it's so cliche. So practice the methods you were taught. In this Bezos blueprint, we were taught so many methods. I saw how Jeff Bezos wasn't using PowerPoint, and I was like, why wouldn't you use PowerPoint? And it made a lot of sense, because he felt like PowerPoint or bullet points per se have a way of hiding words or hiding certain things that should be expanded. And so he also taught us the Flesh Kincaid method, whereby you write in such a way that someone in grade 7 will be able to understand what you're saying. So most times when we want to write, because this book is on communication, I'm sorry I didn't state that, this book is on communication. Most times when people want to write, when they want to speak, they speak like they're talking to someone in like, I said the university level. So he was like, when you want to write in such a clear and concise manner that someone in grade 7 will be able to understand what you're saying. Moving on, I remember the breathing techniques that we were taught in the act of public speaking. I'm not sure what the name of this book is. I keep mixing it up. But yeah, we were taught breathing techniques, like when you're feeling nervous, you breathe in and breathe out. These breathing techniques are so important, because when you're feeling nervous, when you're feeling down, you could actually try them. And so he was saying how we should breathe in such a way that we also leave a certain amount of air in our diaphragm, so that when we speak and we see that there's no air, there's a way you speak, you're struggling to get more air, so you should always leave a certain level of air in your diaphragm, so that you can always like tap into it. I just tapped into it now. So yeah, these methods are so important. I will not use the word so important, they were so effective. Yes, they were effective in my life. And the third thing I would say, the third lesson I learned from reading for this 30 days challenge, is that reading gives you a growth mindset, a growth mentality. So reading brings you into a world where you experience other people's experiences. Hey, did you feel that? Brings you into a world where you experience other people's experiences. And this is so true, because it's a different ball game altogether. You're entering a different world, a different dimension. And so whether it's fiction, whether it's self-help, I'm not saying you should stick to a particular genre of book, any genre at all. It just brings you to a different perspective, a different ideology, a different experience. And so most times when I even go through certain for fictional books, when I go through certain characters, when I go through their life, I'm like, what would I have done in this situation? I'll be like, God forbid, girl, you went wrong. And so yeah, I feel like reading just brings to us a different experience than what we are currently at or where we are currently at. I would encourage you to try this 30 days reading challenge because it changes your mindset in general. I'm open to people's perspectives, and then I try to see, oh, why is this person thinking this way before I, bring in my own POV, like, oh, I think you should go through this route. And yeah, I feel like it's just fun. Reading is fun. And I really like that I went through the 30 days reading challenge because for a while I stopped reading. Like I didn't get the hang of reading. I got bored of reading. I got tired of reading. I was always struggling to read. And for someone that wants to retain the habit of reading, knowing how my journey would entail reading, I just had to get back on track. And this was it for me. So yeah, if you're looking for an encouragement, you need support, this is the support, this is the encouragement to go back and start reading. Okay guys, bye. I will see you in my next video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to do what? Subscribe. I don't want you coming in and out of here and then you're not subscribed to my channel. Subscribe and just stick around. We have a whole bunch of good things coming your way in this channel. Okay, bye guys. 30 days reading challenge on TikTok. I'm going to say that again. It's been so long since I sat down and filmed, so I feel so nervous. We were at number 2. Why am I saying step? I really, is it a step by step thing?